These are the reasons why Geminis suck at relationships. Seriously, steer clear of Geminis if you don't want to feel just completely mentally distorted every time you're with them. So, you could also look at your moon sign, your Venus sign, especially, I think, for these videos. Even your Mars sign, your 7th house sign, maybe even your 8th house sign. And these also depend on how evolved the person is of like whichever sign that they are, and also the partner that they're with, because not everybody is going to be the same. These are very general and just based on my own opinions. But the first reason why Geminis suck at relationships is because they like to play mind games with you. Geminis are really, really manipulative, and they're going to be the first ones to deny that they're manipulative. But they are. It's because they are very intelligent, but they also kind of lack the mental structuredness, I guess, to kind of be able to perceive when they are being more manipulative and just kind of play like mental tricks, you know? Like they can kind of test how far they can mentally push you to almost like prove how much you care for them. I don't know. It's really twisted and it's going to be different for like every Gemini dating experience, but they are going to try to play some kind of like trick on you, and they might not even realize it, but they are. Sometimes it could be pretty obvious, like they'll straight up lie about their shit, but other times it's like very subtle, you know? Like they'll do like silent treatments, or they'll twist your words, or they'll say that you said something when really you didn't, and it creates this like confusion that can be mentally exhausting. The second reason why they suck at relationships is because everything is so black and white with them. Like it's either or. It's not a mix of things. It can't be more than one thing at a time, and it's because Geminis compartmentalize everything. They can't be more than one twin at a time. They can only be one twin. They can only be one personality of them. And they really can't blend anything together. It's just either or. That's not really what the essence of Gemini is really about, which I feel like I could go into like a whole video on like psychological theories that I feel like kind of support this. We'll get into that in another video. But yeah, everything is just black and white, so it can be pretty hard for them to see alternatives in a moment. Wait till the next day. The next day they might be more open to it because they'll change. So, you know, they'll start to see the different perspective of it. But it's really hard for them to do that in a particular moment. Lastly, the third reason why they suck at relationships is because they're not usually very honest about what they want. And this is because Geminis, like they're really social creatures in the sense where they like to go with the social flow of things. So they'll go along with what the other person wants initially, but then they change their mind. And they might, again, it kind of ties in with like I guess the first reason of the mind games is they won't say, what they want. They'll just kind of go along with the person, and then they change their minds. They're like, "Oh, this isn't what I wanted." But then they won't say it. They'll just kind of like hint at it, or they'll say something and then act a different way. But then they'll change their mind again. They just keep changing their mind, and it can be difficult to keep up with what they want. It can even be difficult for them to keep up with what they want. They don't really know what they want. So those are the reasons why Geminis suck at relationships. I'm sorry, Geminis. I love you, but I hate that I love you because I feel like I could make like a whole video about Geminis and how confusing they are. But I still love you guys, and I hope you like this video. Thank you for watching.